Good morning, students. Students, in the last lecture, we have completed practice set 3.5. Now, in this lecture, we are going to start new exercise, that is 3.6, and this exercise is related to factorization of polynomials. Students, already in 8th class, I think you have done this. Now, we are going to solve this. Okay, same thing is there, but little level is increased now. So let us start factorization of polynomials. So let us see first question of practice set 3.6. In this question you need to find out the factors of the polynomials. So let us see first question. Your first question is 2x square plus x minus 1. Students, concentrate on this sum and try to understand each and every step of this. Okay, this is very important because this chapter, this you are going to solve in 10th class also. In 10th class, one chapter is there, that is quadratic equation. So that is completely dependent on this. So students, try to understand the concept. Okay. Now, first you see the numbers. What is the first number? 2 here. Here nothing is written, so 1 is there, and here minus 1 is there. Okay. So try to see the numbers first. 2, 1 and minus 1. Now, whenever you are solving this, how many terms are there? 3. So what we are going to do? We are going to split this middle term into 2 parts. Now see how to split this. What is the first number? 2. And what is the last number? Minus 1. So first what you are going to do? You are going to multiply first number with last number. So if you multiply 2 with minus 1, you are going to get minus 2. Okay. Now you need to make 2 parts of this minus 2 such that their subtraction gives you 1. Okay, why I said subtraction? Because minus sign is here. So this minus sign means you need to make 2 parts of 2 such that their subtraction gives you middle number, that is 1. And you know 2 1s are 2. Only one part is possible, that is 2 1s are. Okay, and if you subtract 2 and 1, you are going to get 1. Now what you want? You want plus 1. So you have to do 2 minus 1. Okay, if you do 2 minus 1, you are going to get 1. If you multiply, you are going to get minus 2. So you have to consider these two conditions simultaneously. That is, multiplication must be giving you this number, and after addition or subtraction you are going to get this number. Now let us simplify this. Keep your first term and last term as it is. Now, instead of writing middle term, you are going to write this. What is here? 2 minus 1. So, this is plus 2x and minus 1x. Okay, what I have done? I have written x after these numbers. So, what we are going to write? Plus 2x and minus 1x. So, that is what I have written here. Understood, students? First step is you need to make 2 parts, and then you have to write those 2 parts in place of middle term, so that you are going to get 4 terms. Now in the next step, you are going to make pair of 2 terms, first 2 and last 2, and you need to take common. Now in these 2 terms, you can see 2 is there, so you can take these 2 common. Now 1x is also common because x square means x is twice, and here 1x is there, so you can take 1x common in both the terms. Now x square means you have taken 1x common, so 1x is remaining here, so write here x. Then plus sign is there. Now already you have taken 2x common, so nothing is remaining here, so write 1 here. Okay. Now here what is common? Minus sign is there, so write minus sign. And you can see nothing is common, but you can see 1 is there, so take 1 common. Okay. Now since already we have taken minus common, so sign you are going to change. So this minus x becomes x, this minus 1 becomes plus 1. Okay students, remember these two boxes should be same, so we got same. Okay, so write these two boxes here in this one bracket. Okay, keep these two brackets same and write here. Now what is remaining, what is outside this bracket? 2x minus 1. Okay, means again we have taken x plus 1 common, and whatever is remaining that you are going to write in another bracket. So in this way we have completed this first sum. Okay, now same way we are going to solve second one. Now what is the numbers here? 2, 5, minus 3. And what is the first step? Multiply first number with the last number. So 2 into minus 3 gives you what? Minus 6. Understood now? 2 3 are 6, minus sign is there. Now you need to make two parts of 6. You need to make two parts of 6 such that their subtraction must give you 5. Now see, 6 can be 2 3 are 6 is possible, but if you subtract you are going to get 1. So what you can take? 6 1 ja 6, and if you subtract 6 and 1 you are going to get 5. So in this case two parts are 6 and 1. Understood now? There are possibly one part, you cannot take 2 3s because 2 plus 3 gives you 5 and you want after subtraction 5. So that is why we have written 6 and 1. Now let us write here. Keep first and last term as it is. Now in between what you are going to write? 6m and 1m. So write here plus 6m and plus 1m. So no need to write 1. Okay. Now in the next step, make pair of 2 2. Now let us see what is common here. You can see here 2 is there, here 6 is there, and you know 6 means what? 2 3s are. So 2 is there in this 6. Okay, 2 3s means 1 2 is there and 3 is also there. So here you can take 2 common, and obviously m is also there. In this case 2m is taken common, so 1m is remaining plus. Now since 2 is taken common and here 6 is there, and you know 2 3s are, so 3 is remaining. Okay, 2 3s are 6. So that is why we have written 3, and already we have taken m common plus. Here nothing is common, so write 1. So m minus 3. Okay. Sorry students, this is 6 minus 1 because 6 minus 1 gives you 5. So here minus sign should be there. So here you are going to write minus sign. So if you take this minus, so here minus 1 will be taken common, so that you are going to get here m plus 3. By mistake I have forgotten to write here minus 1, that is why this mistake is there. So this is minus m, so minus 1 is taken common, so both are positive, so same bracket is there. So here you are going to write m plus 3 in one bracket and 2m minus 1 in another bracket. So in this way we have completed this one also. Okay students, understood this? Now third one we are going to do later. Let us see fourth one first. See the numbers 3 minus 2 minus 1. Now what you are going to do? First number into last number. So 3 minus 1 ja, you know minus 3 is there. And two parts are very simple because 3 1 ja 3 is possible only. Okay. Now in this case you want minus 2. So keep your bigger number negative. Okay now. Now let us solve this. 3y square minus 3y plus 1y minus 1, that is minus 3 and 1. Now make pair of 2 numbers, 2 terms. Here 3y is common, so y is remaining minus 1 plus nothing is common, so write 1, y minus 1. So keep my y minus 1 in one bracket and 3y plus 1 in another bracket. Okay, so in this way we have completed this fourth one. Now see third one. In third one you can see numbers are little bigger. So this is little different from your first three which I have solved. So let us follow the method. First what? 12 into 77 you are going to do. Okay. And whatever number you are going to get, you have to make two parts of that. Okay. Now see, both are positive. So after multiplication, whatever number you are going to get, that number will be positive. Okay. So positive number here you are going to get. So you have to take two parts of a positive number. So whatever number you are going to get, you have to make two parts such that their addition is giving you 61. Why addition? Because in this case we got positive number. If you see your first, second and last one, fourth one, in all these three cases we got negative number. But here in this case you are going to get positive number. So you have to make two parts such that their addition gives you 61. So let us factorize this. 77 is basically what? 11 and 7, right? And 12 is what? 3, 4. And if, okay. So let us see whether we are going to get 61 somehow. Okay, let us try that. See, 11 and 4, if you are going to take 11 4 ja 44 and 7 3 ja 21. So after addition you are not going to get 61. Okay. Now this 4 can be further divided into 2 into 2, right? 4 2 to the 4. Now let us try to make two parts. See, if I take 11 2 ja 22 and 7 3 ja 21 2 ja 42. 42 and 22, no. Again we got stuck with some number. So you need to make two parts such that their addition gives you 61. So let us try to make two parts by using these numbers, these 5 numbers. Suppose I am taking 11 to the 22 to the 44 and 21. No, 44 21 is not possible. Let us try to make two parts. Let me try and I will tell you. Okay, I got two parts. If you take these two numbers together, what you are going to get? 11 3s are 33. Now whatever is remaining, 7 2s are 14, 14 2s are 28. If you take these two parts, after addition you are going to get 61. Okay, so what are the parts? 11 3 if you take together 33 and 7 4s are 28. So these two parts if you take, you are going to get 61 after adding. Okay, so in this case your two parts are 33 and 28. Now let us solve this. 12x square plus, instead of 61 you are going to write these two numbers. So 33x plus 28x plus 77. Now make pair of 2. Now see what is common here. 12 means what? 3 and 4. 33 means what? 11 and 3. So you can see 3 is common. So write 3x common here. So what is remaining here? 4x, because 3 is taken common, so 4 is remaining. Here also 3 is taken common, so 11 is remaining. So plus 11 plus. Now you can see 28 is basically 7 4 ja and 77 is basically 11 7 ja. So 7 is common. So whatever is remaining that you are going to write. 4x is remaining. So 7 is taken common. So here 11 is remaining. So 4x plus 11 in one bracket, 3x plus 7 in another bracket. Okay, so in this way we have solved this third question. So in this way we have completed first 4 questions of this exercise. Now remaining questions of this exercise is not there in the syllabus for you this year. That is, I am not going to teach any more questions of this exercise. Only first 4 questions you are going to learn. Okay, So that's it for today. So in the next class we are going to start your next lesson, that is fourth lesson, ratio and proportion. Okay. And one more thing, students, revise third chapter properly. I will take your test on this chapter in the next class. So prepare all the topics of third lesson. Go through all the videos if you want, but prepare your third lesson properly. In the next class I am going to take test of you. Okay. Thank you. We will meet in the next class for test.